guys, welcome back to a brand new series. Now, as you can see, I have taken over at Hereford United. Excuse me. This is the original database point 0.68. So the plan with this series here, it's going to be a little bit different to the ones I've been doing before. I'm going to do this as a bit of a career series. So I've decided to take over at Hereford here in the National League. I've updated names. I'll go through what I've done there. And basically I've also got Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Scotland and Spain open up. So my plan for this is we start here at Hereford. I progress and basically try and work my way up the footballing ladder. At the moment, my reputation in England, I'm the 234th best manager in the world. Not quite the worst in the world, surprisingly. The plan is to basically try and move around, get some different jobs, win some different competitions, try and, a bit of a journeyman kind of career for me. Now, originally I wanted to do this and I was going to start off with the Australian competition and start in Australia and then move my way. But I've done that before and it is super, super difficult to get out of Australia because the rep is so low and the Australian competition is a bit of a weird mess anyway. So I decided to skip that and I thought I'd start my career in England. Why Hereford United, you say? They have a tiny squad on the database. They are also in debt, £1.3 million, which is quite a bit of money for a National League team. They do have a good stadium though and good facilities. So, alright. So kind of good with the bad there, I guess. I don't think I've ever been Hereford either. I can't remember. So that's why I thought, what, let's take them over and see what we go. So as I said, guys, I've got the this is 0.68 database there. I've got Nix Patcher, which has added a few things. Oh my god, I think any of my players are that good to show you the coloured stats. Where's one of my best players? Yeah, this guy's pretty good. Yeah, so I've got the coloured stats you can see here as well, and I've got the hidden attributes open as well, just to add a little bit extra there. What else? I've already done all my training and my tactics. I think we're going to go for the 4-1-3-1-1. Know that wingers don't work too well in this. I'm not going to do any wib-wop. Just going to leave that as it is. What else? I've also, as well as let's just have a look here. Germany, League 3, Dresden. I've got the attributes hidden as well, so obviously any players who I want to get, I'm going to have to scout to look at. Also with that in mind, I'm also just going to be relying on my scouts to find players. This guy's not very good, but that's okay. I've got a whole heap of staff coming in. Some of them scouts there, got some legends. Tony Adams hopefully coming in as my assistant. Tony DeRigo, Leeds legend, as well, coming in as a coach. Some pretty decent coaches in there, so that'll get me up to coaches, a couple of scouts and physios all the way. And basically there's my rules. I'm going to use my scouts as the only way to find players. I am going to allow myself looking at the staff. I can just search the staff on, because there's no other way to kind of find them. On the player search here, the only ones that I'm going to be able to look for let me to are players who are available for loan. So I'm going to give myself that one if I want to bring in some players on loan. But other than that, it's just really scouts looking for players. At this point in time, I've got no cash because we're severely in debt anyway and don't really have that much of a squad to sell. So I'm going to see how we go there. And obviously my squad is, as we can see, we've got, 17 players, so it's quite pitiful there. I'm possibly thinking of selling this guy here. I don't think he's going to play. He's really, really slow, and compare him to John Grant here, who's got great pace, great determination. All right, off the ball's not great, but down at this level with that pace and acceleration and some half-decent finishing, he should score a buttload of goals. Scott Voice looks to be one of the worst players I have ever seen. He can take a penalty and he's loyal. Apart from that, he can head and position himself. But other than that, actually, you know what? I'm sorry, Scott, but you are absolutely abysmal as players go. So, and Steve Gunan, Steve Gunan, yeah, mate, you're probably going to have to go as well, I think. And I wonder if we can get anyone interested in you. At this point, I would take almost anything. So those two there, let's relegate them to the reserves. Yeah, we have a really, really small squad, actually, now that I get rid of them. So that should be interesting. At least we've got 2 goalkeepers, although this guy's not super great either. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. We've got a pre-season tour of Wales that we're going to head on with. I think that's pretty much all I need to tell you for the moment. Yeah, I've updated the names of stuff, so we've got the Premier League. I've kept the cash amounts at, just the regular, so they'll be quite low compared to the new ones. But yeah, my basic plan is to start off at Hereford here, win a few things, build my reputation up, and try and get a job somewhere else. Getting jobs everywhere else. I've ticked the getting jobs abroad easier. So hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult getting those other jobs. Russ Kelsell, you, my friend, can actually, what are you? You're 12 and 13. Jukes 12 and 10. Ooh, yeah, search. Let's go youth players, and I've got another scout in. I'm also going to hamstring myself with where I can send my scouts, for that matter. So I think so it's basically going to be where I can go on tour. In this case, it's just going to be the United Kingdom. So that's the only place that I can scout. That'll change, obviously, as I move up to bigger clubs and whatnot. Tony Adams has rejected the contract from Hereford. Yeah, I really want Tony Adams. He doesn't want to come in as my assistant manager, which is annoying. I know for a fact that when he starts off with his stats looking like this and determination of 20, it rockets through the roof. But he doesn't want to come, which is annoying, and I don't have an assistant manager at this point. So I think I've actually got quite a few coaches coming in. Anyway, let's have a look. There's some fairly decent. Yeah, I've got Gary Payton coming in as a coach, but I actually might get you as an assistant manager, mate, because I think that'll do there. Good. Yeah, so that's how I'm going to work there. Something else that's going to change on this as well. I think he must be a scout. I can't remember. Zig Higa. Where was I? Yeah, alright. Tony DeRigo. I might. Okay, good. Zig Higa, you are going to go and search UK and Ireland, because that's good. And I'm going to try and get in another scout. Let's see what we've got. We've got a fair few. Let's have a look at the tributes. Martin Picton or Joe Oakley, to Determination 8. Martin Picton, Determination 9. Oof. It's much of a muchness, I guess, at this level. I can't be too picky. I'm gonna try and get and explode my already loaded budget. Yeah, let's just. Yeah, okay, that should do. 4 scouts should be enough. Should be enough. Good. Right, so where was I? Yes, what else is going to happen is this. I'm not going to, because this is probably going to be quite a long series, and I mean, I could be at Hereford for like, who knows, 3 years. I'm going to try and condense this down by just showing you guys kind of highlights of this. So you won't see me play every game. Key games, whether that's, big cup games or, whatever that may be, we'll come back and we'll do a couple there. But I want to try and get through this as fast as sort of possible and not leave you guys watching me like just scratch around at Hereford for 3 years before I get a job at, I don't know, somewhere in Scotland in the Division 1 or whatever it's called. So that's kind of how things are going to go. Tony Dorigo comes in as coach. Excellent. Hopefully my scouts start picking up some of the young players which are out there for the moment, because there are quite a few good young players out here. On this one, Colin Murphy, yep, he was good. They're really, really good, and probably what's going to happen is we're going to end up losing them to bigger teams. But we are going to need some new players very, very soon. As you can see, Dukes has already picked up John Connors. Do need another striker. Paul McCann and Robert Taylor. Neither Robert Taylor nor Paul McCann actually fit into my system, so good work there. This guy's not too bad with his pace, but finishing a 5 for a striker is quite disappointing. Hopefully we can get some of those finances in. I don't know where these two are going to go. So we've got Aberystwyth Town. Let's play this friendly against Aberystwyth here, because that's in 2 days' time as we head off on our Welsh tour. This is where all our money's gone probably, as we play 4 games in Wales. Total Network Solutions will probably be quite a tough game there for us, I would assume. Darren Peacock, yep, sounds good. I think he's a coach as well. Yeah, he's pretty good. Dougie Arnott, he's another coach. There are some very good coaches in this game, and just the start that you can sign being in the conference. John Oakley, he was that scout coming in. I like to leave a where are we? I like to have my scouts sent out, but also leave a scout open just in case we come across a player and I'm like, ooh, Cary Grant Carney. He's not too bad actually. He is not too bad. He's got decent pacing, and we're so low down that let's get him in. £90 a week. John Connors. Yeah, we looked at him. John Gibbons. Yeah, John Gibbons. You can definitely come in. Same kind of deal. Paul McCann. Antonio Murray. It doesn't fit my system. I can retrain him, I guess. Ross Rhodes. You look a bit naff. Alex Sesto. Good off the ball. It's a little bit slow. Robert Taylor, yeah, doesn't fit my system. I am training at the moment. I am training Paul Parry here to play in the centre, although he is also quite awful, so he might go soon. I don't know. We'll leave it as it is. We'll see. So hopefully we'll get some good youth players in just to bulk out this squad, because at the moment it is very, very light. Very light indeed. Let's send him off. He might as well. I was going to keep him open, but that doesn't make sense. So, he can only go have a look at England. You can just do England, just to give us a bit more of a. Alright. Okay, that's it. Just 3. I suppose I could include the reserves and put some greyed out players in there, but what's the point? Let's get those 2 on the bench as well, even though they're transfer listed. They might be able to do something. Alright, here we are. First game against Aberystwyth Town. How are they lining up? Yeah, with a 4-4-2. Alright, commentary speed. Let's get it on fast. And we'll see how our tactic holds up. A bit soft at first. 1 shot on target. Yeah, this tactic could need a tweak. Well, you're going to come on because he's tired. Purdy on for Paul Parry. Ben Smith. I guess we'll put Scott Voice, possibly the worst player I've ever seen. That's a lie, because I have seen worse. Tony James and come on for Clark. Alright, might as well make those changes. Hope no one gets injured. Concerned about this. Just a few more on target would be nice, guys, but haven't conceded yet, and Aberystwyth Town have had a couple of shots on goal, which is good. But good play. Is that Scott Voice? No, he's still on 6. Ian Wright having a shocker. And there we go. Alright, Voice move up to there. And a 0-0 draw. That doesn't... Matthew Baker was good, which is good. And he's not a very good goalkeeper at that as well. Alright. He's got grown out for 3 weeks. Right, excellent. Everyone's absolutely knackered. Brilliant. You know what, I'm going to have to, even though these guys are transfer listed, I usually don't like having transfer listed guys just sitting in my team. But anyway, we've got our next game in 2 days' time. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go away now. I'm going to play through some of this. I'll get the season underway. Any kind of, I'll have to double check Hereford if they've got any rivals in here, if it's a rival game or any decent cup games I'll come back in. But like I said, guys, I'm going to try and keep this, rolling as fast as I can, so that we don't get kind of bogged down, just as I was saying. So guys, if you enjoyed the content here, please like and leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye.